what he is facing at this time. I don't know. Maybe there are some information that is not disclosed to me. Probably he may be trying to re-strategize. Fine. If the Yoruba want to preserve their own kingdom, want to recover their kingdom, there should be a great move. There should be a decisive and collective move towards that. Otherwise, they should consider it a lost heritage to the Fulani race, because they are bent. Look at the killings in Oyo State. Nobody has been arrested for killing innocent people going about their duty by the so-called Nigerian government. Nobody has been apprehended. Nobody has been arrested as to serve as an scapegoat. There is no culprits under the control, under government prosecution. Why? Because virtually everyone within the security architecture are Fulanis. They give order. So when the order does not come from them, you can't arrest their own kinsmen. And in such situations, we are left with no other option than to seek our own nation. And of course, you can see the rally going on, I think, within the weekend, where the Oduduwa agitators they blocked the roads to express their rights. But of course, they sang their national anthem, Oduduwa anthem. You see, this is a way of repressing, of showing their grievances to the Nigerian nation, who have over time refused to come to negotiation table to discuss our continued existence as a people. They have jettisoned every possible means that would have resolved our rifts or a misunderstanding between different regions or ethnicities, by way of turning deaf ears to the crying of the people. Now people have resorted to self-defense, which of course is still within the ambit of the law. The international law, of which the Nigerian state is a signatory to the United Nations. Yes, which recognize self-determination. So the Yoruba race, like their counterparts in the south, the old eastern region, are in the right direction. And there is no other way possible than to have their own country, where their interests will be respected, where their mothers will not be raped to death, where their young women will not be carted away, where their fathers and their young, vibrant, energetic men will have other means of livelihood to be meaningfully engaged. Look at not just resorting to tout, owoda. How long will that be sustained? What are you leaving behind for the next generation? You see, to inherit. You see, these are things that is bedeviling our current system, which is not working. You can understand what is happening in Nigeria. Look at the exchange rate. Dollar is about over 490 or thereabouts. Does that depict people who has visions, who are going somewhere? We are lost in the euphoria. We are lost in that excitement of deception, which cannot take us anywhere. It is high time we come up to say the truth. And my advice to the Yoruba race, of course, there are some saboteurs who will want to jeopardize that movement. They should be serious about that decision. They should not be deterred by the, of course, greedy few political elites who are gross beneficiaries of this flawed system called Nigeria. They would go at all lengths to frustrate that move. They should be aware of that. They shouldn't take them for granted. They should do everything possible to clamp them down, because we are talking about, the posterity, the rest. We are talking about a people and their culture to be preserved. If nothing is done at this time, then they will have to be blamed by the coming generation, who possibly may not have opportunity to exist, because once the Fulani takes over their ancestral home, it will be a repeat of the Afonja saga, which of course the Yoruba race have tried two consecutive times to recover their lost glory, their lost inheritance. They have failed woefully, but I think they have another opportunity, a more greater opportunity to recover that by sustaining that move, Oduduwa nation. And it is possible to be actualized. But what determines that is their doggedness, their resolve. Because when your determination is strong, nothing can deter you. Not even the threats from the government of Nigeria.
But then the Yorubas have been in power, as far as I know. They have been in some top political positions in the state, in the nation. So I don't think they have been sidelined in any way.
Yes, if you are in a top political position hierarchy and the impact is not felt by your people, you see, that doesn't make any sense. The essence of government, the essence of occupying such positions is to bring the dividends of democracy to your own people as a representative of your people. So that is not fair. Look at most of the roads, federal roads within the southwest. Look at the Ibadan-Lagos Express Road. It has been in the more deplorable states for over decades, for over 4 decades. You see, it's quite unfortunate that we have Obasanjo had 2 terms as a civilian government, also during the military era. You see, was the president and commander-in-chief, could not fix most of those things. Look at Otta, it's a death trap. You see, the impact of them occupying such positions has not been felt by the masses. Last time I went through Otta Songo Road, it was a death trap. You see, and nothing has been done. Look at their militaries. Have their presence been felt in those positions? Their presence, the answer is no. So the people are now rising to the occasion. Who has been a victim of this conspiracy? There have been a conspiracy with a few political elites from the southwestern region, with their allies in the north, within the Fulani Caliphate. They have been loyal to their servant, their master, which is the Fulani Caliphate, and they wouldn't want to go against whatever might displease their master to remain relevant in this political system. That has been the situation. That is the reality on ground. So the fact that you can see the present vice president in the person of Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who has been a legal luminary. Look at the level of atrocity going on unchecked within the Nigerian system. Look at the violation of law, the highest level of lawlessness is thriving in his very presence, and he's doing nothing. He's not even talking. I don't know if he has turned to become a dumb, deaf and dumb. He's not hearing, he's not talking. Is this a people we should look up to? So the masses are fed up with this. So the only way possible is to call for Yoruba Oduduwa nation, where they can have a true representation, where they can have a true system,